expected it would be weird emotions. I think was the phrase you used about seeing Mike at the other end and everything that's been going on around this. Kind of what was the experience like today? You're trying to win, but also I guess you're cognizant of all the significance of this matchup going on today.
Well, yeah, once the game started, once we talked before, it was strictly, there's some things we wanted to do that we did an unbelievable job of, and I was just proud the way we worked. I knew his guys weren't quitting. I did think if we could get it, close in those last 5 minutes, I thought maybe some of those shots would be a little tougher, but it just goes to show maybe how good he is and how good they are, that's when they made them all. They made them all, and they made some tough shots. I mean, Williams, he made 2 at the buzzer in the first half. I swear he threw 2 of them up, but you got to give him credit. But they made some tough shots. Those guards made some tough shots over people. So I don't know. I'll always pull for Mike. I think he's done some things that'll go down in the lores of basketball. And but I'll also, you could remember this game in a lot of ways. And my way of remembering it won't be quite as enjoyable, but it'll be respectful.
Right here on the left.
Tom, Matt Charbon of Detroit News. You've talked more than once this year, times when you didn't love the effort or the toughness from your team. To see not the last few games especially, but then again tonight, to see the way they played with that energy and that toughness that was lacking at times, what did that mean to you? I know you don't win, but you get that.
Yeah, there's no moral wins. I mean, we're 5 up. 5 up with 5 minutes left. Is that what it was? Does anybody know what the time was? And I thought we took 2 bad shots, got them blocked. We made our mistakes. If I guess I told you guys the day before, I told the CBS today, big key is keeping them out of the paint. They lived in the paint. I was really disappointed how we thought we had them down on which way they drive, and they were going right time after time. Now, part of it is those bigger, stronger, better athletes taught us a lesson on strength. It's not a typical Mike team, if you ask me. That is as physical of a perimeter team as I think I've ever played against him, and they just drove it. But once we settled down, we just kept battling back. You're right. The huddles were great. The guys believed we could win. We just didn't. Our young guys struggled a little bit, and that was one thing. And we just didn't cover those drives. As the day went on, we went from shrinking the court to kind of hanging with our guy, and those gaps got bigger. And when those gaps got bigger, they really took advantage of it, and give them credit for that. But, when I look at it, we've been so bad in turnovers, right? You all wrote it, and most of the time you wrote it because I said it. So I was right with you. And, the last couple of weeks, it's been 7-4, 7-8, 7, and 7 today. I think it's phenomenal. We did that. We didn't out-rebound them. We shoot 50% from the 3. We shoot 90 from the free throw line. But we got beat on dribble drives, They have 44 points in the paint. We have 28. Marcus did some good things. It wasn't his fault on Williams. The guards were, 2 of them I thought were well contested. He made. The other ones, the guards they drove by us, and then Mark has to help, and they dish it off, and he dunked it. And good plays on their part, but that was the only thing I was really disappointed in.
There's a final few questions right here in the black shirt.
Graham Couch, Lansing State Journal. Tom, I'm wondering the benefit of your young guys for this last couple weeks in this run for Max Christie, sort of that response in this game for Jaden, for AJ, and even Tyson, talking about his development. Having a bit of a run here and them getting to sort of experience that intensity and that quality, how important that is.
Well, I think it's really important, but, we live in a society, it's what you do for me today, so that was part of my speech, You've got to realize, in the first half we talked about them getting in the paint, and we didn't change it a lot the second half. And if they're just better, I'm a big boy, I can accept that. I just didn't think we we locked into, and I think maybe we wore down a little bit, but I think it can help us a lot. I think it proves that on any given night, we've been pretty consistent the last 2-3 weeks. We really have. We've done some good things. We had some guys that made some shots today. We had a couple guys, Malik had a tough night. And I mean, we needed to get probably Max going a little bit more, even though his stats look pretty good. But we just didn't do the things that you needed to do to win these kind of games. If we can learn from it, only time will tell on that. I'll find out when we get back and we look at the film and just how many things we didn't do, and then we'll try to correct them.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.